Do you know who John Coulshaw is? Well, at times he's Chris Tarrant, other times he's Ozzy Osbourne, and he's even sometimes Morgan Freeman. He's also been political figures like Tony Blair, Boris Johnson, and even Donald Trump. Now you might wonder how this is possible. Well, John is an impressionist with an extraordinary talent for transforming his voice to sound like that of these famous people. While I find myself curious about the true identity of John Coulshaw, I'm equally amazed by his ability to not only mimic their voices, but also convey the typical phrases which adds to the believability of the impressions. His undeniable talent prompts me to reflect on moments in my own life when I've said things people expect me to say, based on my audience or the context that I'm in. For example, during my time in IT, I often had to exude confidence and authority as an expert. While reading bedtime stories to my children when they were young, my voice and my delivery changed significantly, often involving silly voices for the different characters. And around close friends, I sometimes speak without much thought at all, sharing things tailored specifically for them. This illustrates that there are different versions of me depending on the situation, and perhaps that's acceptable. Throughout Jesus' life, people often questioned his identity. Even Jesus asked his close friend Peter, "Who do people say I am?" When some identified him as the Messiah, it caused considerable controversy. This wasn't a trivial matter, like in Monty Python's Life of Brian film, where he's referred to as not the Messiah, but a very naughty boy. Instead, these claims in Jesus' time provoked anger and they led to plots against him. For many, Jesus symbolised different things because their encounters with him were so varied. To those he healed, he was a life changer. To his disciples, he represented hope and friendship. Some saw him as simply a great teacher, while others viewed him as a prophet. Today, if you ask people about Jesus, you'll likely receive a wide range of answers, as we too experience him through the lens of our own lives and our own circumstances. However, when Jesus asked Peter about public opinion, he followed it up with a deeper question. Who do you say I am? Now, this might be one of the most important questions Jesus ever posed. Our understanding of Jesus shouldn't depend solely on the opinions of others or the behaviour of Christians we know. Each of us needs to develop our own perspective on who Jesus is, rooted in our personal knowledge and experiences. As we navigate life and we explore these concepts, we will uncover various dimensions of Jesus' character, each influenced by our unique backgrounds. John Coulshaw has built a successful career by impersonating many different celebrities. Similarly, we each reveal different facets of our character based on the context we find ourselves in. However, I believe that Jesus remains consistently true to himself. It's just that we perceive different aspects of his character at various times, shaped by individuality and diverse backgrounds.